All right, hello, how are you? So my water is already boiling and I wanted to get all my stuff ready first, so you would see how I do this. I wanted to show you, so the ingredients to make, I think I made about 10. It's 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. This is my favorite from Trader Joe's. It's like $5 for this, and it's a lot. Beeswax. So I get my beeswax. This is what it looks like. I took a picture so you'll have it. I got it from Whole Foods, and it's like a little, it looks like a candle because it is beeswax candle. And then you can shave it, but that's so hard. So it's about half. The recipe is about half of that little circle. But today I just cut it into little pieces like this. All you wanted to do is slow down the melting process. So I just cut it up with this knife right here. And the other ingredient is shea butter. So it's just 3 ingredients, that's it. And you're gonna find little particles, and I don't know if you notice, because that's what happens with shea butter. So you'll see, okay? And then that's another 2 tablespoons of that. I added a little bit of jojoba oil because I like it. It's only, I only added like a little bit, and that's it. You can also add a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, and then that's it. So I have my water boiling here. I'm gonna bring it over. Here's the water is boiling, and I am gonna put, just to make it easier on myself, this cup, and I'm just gonna put it, let me see if you can see. Yes, let me move it over, and there we go. Perfect. So there is my cup in there. I'm gonna get the olive oil, which I also got from Trader Joe's. So there's a video that I follow. I just adjusted the recipe just a tiny little bit because I think it just made it better. So I have my measuring spoon. It's 2 spoons of everything. And oh, I can actually take this out because it's a pain in the butt. A pain in the rubbers. So I'm gonna take the spoons out just to make my life easier. Actually, it would be great if I could make my life easier, but it's making it harder. There we go, I'm free. All right, so I'm gonna grab the coconut oil, and I'm gonna double this recipe just because I'm gonna make bigger batches. So I'm gonna make, everything is gonna be 2 inches. It's gonna be 4 instead of 2. And it's already melting because I got these tins and they're screw-on. I love them. They're 1 inch and they're a good size. Yours is bigger, so I have yours ready. And I have a couple of the tubes for the leftover if I have any leftover. So I have my first spoon. I'm filling this up all the way to the top. And it's kind of hot already out, so it's really soft, which is nice. I really like that it's soft. And I'm just adding, that's my first 2 spoons. And here I probably have another, maybe. Yeah. So that's 3. And it just goes much faster when you have all the ingredients. If I have to like go around trying to find things, it would just pretty much, it will take longer. So that's my 3. And I'll grab some more, so that's 4. And depending on what you're using for measuring, so I use that oil for everything. I will measure out the shea butter last because I'm gonna put the same spoon in, and I wouldn't want to put it in that oil. Okay, so I have my shea butter open, and I'm gonna take 4 of this bad boy. And this one is so good, you can actually get it on Amazon. It is the best. But I got that, they sell that on Amazon, but I actually bought it at a farmer's market. I think I told you that before. And that's my first one, and things are melting beautifully. Feels like I'm scooping out ice cream. 2. And I'm leaving the wax for last because again, the video that I found, the lady that I just watched again, she likes to slow down the process. I think it just makes it more even or something, I don't know. So I'm pushing this guy in here. That was 3 and my 4. all the way to the top. And if you're gonna add any essential oils, which I might add a couple drops of lavender, you put it afterwards, after everything is melted and stuff, because you don't want it to evaporate, because essential oils are expensive. So I'm trying to get as much as I can out of this little thingy. I think I did that. Empty. Now I'm gonna drop in the wax. I want to make sure that I don't lose any of it, and shove it in there. And that is melting in there because I put it in the hot water. Let me just show you what it looks like. It's gonna make a lot, which is nice. This is what it's looking like already, but it's melting fast. I could put it back on if I wanted to melt a little faster, but it's melting. I can move it around. Yep, all the coconut oil is already melted. The shea butter is almost all melted. It's more than half is already melted, and the wax is melting beautifully as well. It's faster if you shave it, but once try it and you'll see it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So that's melting. More than likely I might put it on the stove again, but I just gonna move it around, and things are, you'll see now, see it's more liquidy, and you don't want to start pouring until everything is put together, melted together. And that's still happening. I am gonna put half a spoon of olive oil, and I'm gonna put spoonful of, maybe half a teaspoon, half a tablespoon of the jojoba oil, and we're gonna give it another stir. And the only thing left to melt is the wax, so I think I'm gonna have to put it on for a few minutes just to get it to melt faster, because it's melting, but it's just not melting as fast as I would like it. And I even put it on this metal cup and this metal little pot. So I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna put it on, and I have to watch it because it will go really fast. So in the meantime, I'm gonna move this stuff away. I have my little dropper, which I'm gonna share this because it just makes it easier to just boop, boop, dump it in there much faster. And I wash this because I love them. They're great for like sauces, to make seasoning and stuff. It's the best. The best. Let me see if my camera needs... Oh yeah, it needed some love. Okay, perfect. So all we need now is for the wax to melt, and then we will be good to go to start pouring. And it is melting faster now. Nice. Yeah, so I can see why they want you to shave it, because it is faster. But boy, the time that you save on the melting, you actually spend on the shaving. It is so hard, like so hard. Even now, being on the heat, it's taking a minute, and it's about to come to a boil. And yep, it's melting. Put this back over here. I'm not gonna need this, and I have my containers right here. The video that I shared before, the lady has a holder for the chopsticks, which I thought it was like, wow, amazing. Don't need to get that. Like if I go to like Savers or something and they have it, I'll probably get it, but I'm not gonna go and buy that just for this. So let me go keep checking, because you don't want it to. Come on, wax, you can do it. I have faith in you. Melt. The water is now boiling and it is going faster. I'm just staying right here because I don't want it to cook. I just want it to melt, and I keep stirring it. So let me just show you what I'm doing. Let me bring over my phone and I don't drop it. All that I'm doing is this with the knife. I am moving it and it's working. It is melting beautifully. Within a minute or so I should be done. Let me move this around. Whoop. There we go. All right, and it's happening. It's happening. It's almost done. Pretty exciting. Almost done. All right, it is now completely liquefied. It's looking quite beautiful. I'll show you what that looks like because I don't want to touch that. Glass is, let's see if you can see it. There we go. There we go. There is the cup, and it's completely liquefied. Completely liquefied, and I'm gonna give it a second because it's really hot. And if I were to put that on the thingies now, I believe that the tins can take it, but I think this might melt. I have a feeling if I were to use it the way it is right now, it will completely melt. So I'm gonna give it a quick minute. I can even put it, if it gets too hot like this because of the wax, you can put it in the freezer for a little bit, just so it cools off a little bit. But you don't want it to cool too much, because what happens is if you do, then you have to melt it again, because it will solidify. It solidifies really quickly. So let me give it a try and see if this can withstand the heat, and do a couple. Oh, okay. Yep, seems fine. And do a couple of these. Oh, this is so much easier. This is so much easier with this little dropper. Yes, baby, yes. And you get it all the way to the top. Beautiful. Put it right here. And if I put it, I just want to show you. You can put it on the counter, because that way you don't drop anything. And then you want to go all the way to the top, so you don't have any empty spots. So that's 2. I'll make 1 more. And this dropper is amazing. It doesn't it didn't melt. It didn't melt at all, and it's making the process quite fast. And I'll probably make 1 more. So I'm completely addicted to this little dropper. Like, it takes 3 droppers and it's done. Yes, not even 3. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Okay. Let me make sure that I don't drop any of this. and they get solidified really quickly. All right, so I want to make sure that I move fast and move to the tin. I don't even need the dropper with the tin, I think. But I'm worried that it would spill. It's really hot, by the way, so I'm dropping this. Woo! Really hot. Not fun to hold. Not fun to hold at all. And that's how you make these. That is it. I'm gonna fill up. Let me see if I could do it. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, nice. It takes a lot. And then I go to the other tin. So for the tins, the dropper is not needed. I'll show you in a second. Oop, too much on that one. And I am glad that I had the dropper and I have this ready so I can fill this out really quickly before it solidifies. So to make more tins, it takes a lot because these tins are huge. So it makes for a really nice gift because they are really big. Okay, I have one left and I think I'll be able to get it to half, which is perfectly fine. I might be able to fill it up. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Whatever I cannot get in there, I'll put in the other tins. Nope, perfect. Perfect. Yes, I was able to get it all. I love it. Yep, and already got solidify. That's how quickly it does. Look at the first one that I did. See how that color is already changing? So it is that quick. So I was able to make 5, almost, this is a 4. So I was able to make 6 of the lip balms on the tubes, and I was able to make fill up 4 of these, and this is the mother load. Look how huge this one is, and it's already changing color. So there you have it. That's the recipe. Hope you enjoy it.